Hello, guys, I'm here with the new poem, Dover Beach, written by Matthew Arnold. The first stanza speaks. The sea is calm tonight, the tide is full. The moon lies fair upon the straits on the French coast. The light gleams and is gone. The cliffs of England stand, glimmering and vast. Out in the tranquil bay, come to the window, sweet is the night air. Only from the long line of spray, where the sea meets the moon blanched land. The first stanza, the poem, opens with the speaker standing at a window, describing the beauty of the seashore to his companion. The sea, according to the speaker, is calm and the tide is high. The white moonlight falls upon the straits. Here, the strait refers to the Strait of Dover, which connects the English Channel to the North Sea. The poet, looking across the English Channel, which separates the England from France, sees a light that shines out and then disappears, which is mentioned in the line gleams and is gone. Here, the poet hints at the message of the poem, that is, the light of faith in God and religion, which was once quite strong and is now flickering. The poet then looks back at his own coast. Here he sees the famous white cliffs, which are composed of chalk. Chalk is a limestone that erodes easily. The fact that they are eroding further develops the theme of weakening of the light of faith. According to another perspective, this passage hints that if there is any hope left in the dark world, it is to be found in England. This is evident from the French coastline's gleam is gone, but the English cliffs stand glimmering and vast. The speaker then calls his companion to join him at the window to experience the sweet scent of the night air. The poet, instead of looking at the beautiful landscape as a whole, turns his attention to a specific point where the sea meets the moon blanched land. Here, the word blanched means whitened and refers to the bright moonlight which makes the entire area look white. The next few lines of the same stanza stand in direct contrast to the pleasing and peaceful description of the seashore. The speaker describes the sound of pebbles which the waves draw back and flings to the seashore at their return as a grating roar. The endless movement of the sea waves is being described, which seems to be alluring to the eternal note of sadness in the life of human beings. The second stanza also is mentioned in the first summary. Listen, you hear the grating roar of the pebbles which the waves draw back and fling. At their return up the high strand, begin and cease, and then again begin with tremulous cadence slow and bring the eternal note of sadness in. Now the second stanza. Sophocles long ago heard it on the Aegean, and it brought into his mind the turbid ebb and flow of human misery. We find also in the sound a thought, hearing it by this distant northern sea. Here the speaker now alludes to Greek tragedy writer Sophocles, who heard the eternal note of sadness when he sat beside the Aegean sea, which brought to his mind the endless suffering of men. The speaker, like Sophocles, observes the sea and finds a larger message in its motion. He compares human misery to the constant motion of the sea, the turbid ebb and flow of human misery. The next stanza. The, the sea of faith was once too at the full, and round earth's shore lay like the folds of a bright girdle furled. But now I only hear its melancholy, long withdrawing roar, retreating to the breath of the night wind down the vast edges, drear and naked shingles of the world. In the stanza 3, the faith that man once had a Christianity and religion is compared to a sea, the sea of faith, once used to permeate people's lives, protected them from doubt and despair. This was like the sea wrapping itself around the continents and islands of the world. However, the sea of faith has receded. It once at its flow, but now it is at its ebb. Darwinists in Arnold's 19th century England brought science into full conflict with religion. Science challenged the perspectives of theology and religion. Its melancholy, long withdrawing roar suggested to outlawed death throes of the Christianity era. The poet refers to the idea of the world being covered in nacred shingles. It means that when faith pulls away, it leaves nothing behind but sadness. The last stanza. Ah, love, let us be true. to one another. For the world, which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy nor love nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help or for pain. And we are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and fight, where ignorant armies clash by night. In the final section, the poet turns from the troubling scene to his beloved and says that they should be true to each other. Here, the poet is suggesting that love is the final truth, the last fragile human resource. The poet believes that this world only looks beautiful and new, but in reality, it has neither joy, nor love, nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help for pain. The world is swallowed by darkness. It is deceptive, in a world of wishful thinking, a mere shadow without any substance. The poem ends with a note pessimism. The world is like a battlefield and people are turning one against another. Faith and humanity is forgotten. The present is filled with utter sense of hopelessness and despair. Here, the main themes of the poem are loss of faith in God and religion. The Matthew Arnold Dover Beach expresses his regret at the loss of faith in God and religion. The validity of long standing theological and moral precepts was challenged by scientific postulates, and this is what leads the world strangely unreal, without anything real in to cling it. The second theme of the poem is love as the last solace. He says that in another theme, this poem is a romantic love at its most radical. Without love between a man and a woman, the world is as confusing as lethal as a night battle. So this is what all the poem means. Thank you.